definitely not planning on uploading 3 readings today, but you know what? I always do what I feel called to do. There'll be times of much information and times where we're going to have a lot of fun, because we have to have fun. We have to keep that vibration of the child here. We also have a relationship with Saturn here. I've been drawn to Saturn and called to study Saturn. And Saturn is now hanging with Aquarius as of the 22nd. I was looking for a really good article in order for anyone who likes to read about what's going on, and I'm going to link it down below. I found one I really enjoyed. I'll still link a couple if I find more than one. I always like to, as we're multidimensional, learn through different ways. Our vision within, reading, understanding, and processing knowledge. Guys, apologize about, everyone's home, right? Everyone's home, chilling. Well, the earth and the animals expand, and we're really learning how to create harmony right now. What is harmony? How do we all harmonize? And they sent me a message, and it's through kindness. The fruit bat and the flying fox, and we will be getting this message on the new moon in Aries reading. We don't have time for that here. We've already got 3 readings going here right now. Well, Saturn is the Lord of Karma. Saturn is our experience. And Saturn's return to Aquarius is happening as of the 22nd, but officially will be happening in, I do believe, September. Will be a little bit more permanent then. Saturn being in Aquarius is going to be creating the energy of the future, what we need right now, how we really need to expand things, and we need the Lord of Karma with that Aquarian energy. The energy of the golden ages is in order to expand it with our wisdom and balance our karmic scales. This is all about right now the shadows. And divine feminine and masculine have met up with themselves and their shadows in front of the Sphinx. And there's the black spider web there. But we're going to illuminate that spider web, and we're going to heal from the shadows by connecting to the energy of our ancients. And that's with help from the Earth Warrior, the 9 of Wands, where we're connected to the sun and the moon, and we're fighting for the Earth's sovereignty. That's the time we're in right now. How are we doing so at this moment in time? We're connecting life and death, 2 ends of the spectrum, in order to create the whole and transform from it. So that's what's happened here. We're also freeing the energy of the child. And that's what's being created here with this dolphin in this sphere. And that sphere is all the colors of the rainbow. So we've done chakra healing and flow, and we've all been creating in our own cocoon. And we're about to expand with what we've been creating, because we're building the golden ages through us. And that's what's happening there. And this expansion of our energy from within to without is going to turn the great wheel. And this great wheel is, we're turning it, and it's connected to a higher octave. We know we're creating harmony. We're going to have a special just directly dedicated to harmony very soon. And this is connecting to the energy of our ancients, expanding with our chakras and our knowledge, as well as our emotional intellect. This is the patterning of life that we are expanding as the old gives way to the new. Now, how is that doing so? Pluto is here to help us transform from the extremes and rebirth. And this is also connected to sex. And we're healing from lust to love. That's also very key in this shift right now. You know, we're joining the opposites, like hot and cold. They're opposites, but they're both temperature. And we're doing this in order to see the holes, to shape shift it, to transform from that space. And we need the energy of the second house owning. And I want you to see, there's the pyramid right there. Many of you Americans have seen this pyramid more than us. Up here in Canada, there's the third eye being activated off the top of the pyramid, but it's a triangle, and the triangle is the strongest shape. And they shared a message with me before I sat down. It was the Three of Cups, and there is the connection of the three: body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the earth, the heavens through us. Now we have created triangles there, patterning, as well as we have 3, 6, and 9. And those numbers are connected to frequencies that the universe was built upon. We are also seeing both sides of the coin here, the flip side, because through anything you look at in life, you could always add the flip side of the coin. And in looking at the flip side of the coin, that enables you to expand with it and be able to add the positive charge. The positive charge to any situation that you're in, any negative situation. And then what are you doing? You're a little battery. Every situation you're manifesting through, because the energy is moving through it. We have a negative and a positive, just like the battery in your drawer. And this is allowing us to create this energy that's lifting that little triangle with the eye connected to it right off the pyramid. This is connected to the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles being understanding our divine blueprint, making sense of all this information of the light through the dark as we heal from the shadow energies, the harm. Because we know dark is a part of us, light is a part of us, but the shadows are what is causing harm. We have Metatron's cube. We need this shape, as well as that spider is over top of the whole maze, because the spider is creating anew through the maze. And in the Seven of Pentacles, there's the connection to Saturn right there, as well as he's birthing a whole new ecosystem from below to above through the energy in his crown, because he's connected life to death. This is growth. This is where the growth is, and the growth is through us. And there's new earth being built from the heavens in the skies, the cloud kingdoms. And we are taking those cloud kingdoms and we are materializing them here, and there is the creation of new earth. And you know, that's why I said a twin flame connection is like a dream cloud, because it's all connected to our dream clouds, our visions, the activation of our kundalini, this energy we're creating with. Now let's get some messages. I just want to see if the moon cards and the Starseed Tarot have anything else to say, okay? I love these Black Moon astrology cards. They've changed my life. And we have the Starseed Tarot. Okay, La Luna. What do you have to say to us today? We just got this message. Sagittarius, I see. This is the Six of Wands. We're healing because we're connected to what we need to be connected to. The sun, the moon, and the energy of our ancients as we fight for the earth's sovereignty. We are earth warriors. This card And there's the Lovers. I really love that. Because we're using our emotional intellect with the first house, the body. And this is what we're doing. The first house, the body right here, this is the energy of the Fool. And where we realize we're more than just our body, we're also ethereal. But we understand at this point we have to take care of our body. And we're using our soul's expansion in order to heal. In order to heal from the devil energies, the shadow energies, disease, ego. And we're going to do that by adding the energy of the Lovers, the energy of the opposites, to see the whole, connect them, and transform and expand off of them with our Fibonacci sequence and spiral. And it's connected to our abundance. Lovely Jupiter, this is our fortune increase. Luck is on our side because we're following our synchronicities, our signs. We've been activated with the Great Awakening code of 1111. We're going to have faith, the 9th house here. This is applying our faith, our spiritualism to the written word. This is emotional intellect expanded here. It's connected to our judicial systems, our schools, and we're going to expand them with our spiritualism. And this is even, this card even speaks of, you know, New Agers congregating together in order to build foundations and patterning of the light in order to expand it here. And really, that's the faith. Faith is our golden ticket. Our golden ticket. And now we've come full circle with the 10th house and the world. We are expanding with our experience. We've come face to face at the devil, with the devil energies at this point, and we're expanding with our experience. We're tempered. We have freed the inner child, but we still, because we need that vibration to create with, but we temper ourselves with our maturity and understanding, because we have the experience in order to do so. The energy of Aquarius is the future. It's connected to technology, as well as Aquarians fight for all of our right to be unique, to rock our weirdness, to own our shine. You know, yeah, we're weird because what, we don't fit in, but we do fit in. We're all unique. We're all like the stars in the sky. And we know we're using the energy of Virgo to analyze the opposites and to heal from what we see. So we have to analyze what's working, what's not working, after you've connected it, to expand it. And it's connected to the energy of our ancients right here, the 8th house. And we are ending to birth anew. And our new beginning is birthed from our ending. It's part of the path. And here is Black Moon Lilith. We're going to destroy to create. This is the black goddess of the moon. And we are about to destroy to create. And it all is connected to our Yad, our destiny. The path that we did not think we were taking led us to our destiny. And that's how many of us got here, right? We're not seeing something clearly. We haven't seen something clearly because we haven't seen the truth. But now we're about to see the truth. And Saturn is connected to the truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the truth will set you free. Now with the 3 of Cups, they showed me the energy of the stars. So we make the connection, and then we're going to heal with the star. And the star is connected to our ancients. The seeker of flames. And this is what we are. We are the seeker of flames. There's an activation here within this card, and it's connected to La Luna herself. Let's see what it is. What are we activating here? Now, what's interesting is we know that Saturn and Capricorn are connected. But way back when, Saturn used to rule Aquarius. Now, Uranus rules Aquarius. But there is a connection there. Thank you, Spirit. I just love when you show up like that. I feel so blessed. Virgo, and we got the message of this card on our last reading. This is so that we can analyze the extremes. The extremes are coming together. Fear and love. Lust, love. Whatever the opposites are, they're all coming together in order for us to analyze. And they're going to be unique and different for all of us because we're all healing from something different, so we all come back to one. We're going to all create this patterning, all of us on our own unique paths that's allowing us all to come back to one, and we'll have built all this patterning together. And really, I feel like more than anything, we're grounding more of our souls from the heavens, and it's connected to the path that we are on with the moon. There's one more card in here. There's one more card in the Starseed Tarot. It just won't stop speaking to me. The Seeker of Chalices. And now we're working with our cups. And higher self just wants to flip on up out of here. Because we're healing from our sorrows. We're healing from our lack of. It's the Five of Crystals. I thought it was the Five of Cups. I'm so excited always to do Alchemy of the Cups around here. We're unbalanced. And now we're about to create balance because the Lord of Karma is here. We're going to do some alchemy. We're going to move from the 5 to the 6. And we're going all the way to the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Crystals. We know that's our fortune increase. We're healing from our pain, the 3 of Swords, with our truths. This creates healing from the dark. And that is, these are the same cards right here. We're seeing our healing victory. We are creating our healing song, and our healing song is connected to our authentic tune. To do this, we are using strength to face the shadows. We're facing the shadows head on. And we are doing alchemy. And this is the thing. We're going to be finding balance through the 3 of Crystals, the Holy Trinity. And we just discussed many of them right there. We're making the connections to form the triangles. The world's strongest shape. And it's all connected to our karma. We balance our karmic scales. We detoxify what needs to be detoxified from body, mind, soul, from within and without. And this is higher vibration. This is growth. This is life. And it's taking us home. There's the stability of the light. There it is, the foundation laid for the golden ages. And there's the building of the golden ages and literally going home. We crossed the bridge. Because we built this through alchemy. And now we have the masculine and feminine energies coming together to unite. We have the water energies, the Seeker of the Cup, the mother, the feminine, and the masculine energies, the Seeker of the Flame, the father energies, in order so that we can connect to create. And it's through higher self and alchemy, and we're finding strength. Because when everyone else is running away from the shadow energies in fear, we're not. We're facing them face to face with unconditional love. And many of us have already faced the shadow energies in order to do this. We already have the experience. We understand. We're going toe to toe. We're going head to head with the shadows. And that's what we're doing right here. But we're not doing it alone. We're doing it because we also have the energy of the ancients here to help us. The shadow. The path of the starseed who has come into a physical body to experience Earth's transition and bring light to the human process in the passing, eventually leads to explore the darkness of human suffering, disguised as that quintessential figure to be feared. The devil of tradition usually has the horned figure sitting on a throne, with two subjects on their knees in chains before him, and that's what the devil card usually looks like in the tarot. Because Starseed knows there is no such being, the shadow key does not depict one. Rather, we are shown a man and a woman in the shadow of the great Sphinx of Giza, which earlier glimmered in the light of guidance embracing the Buddha. The symbol of the ancient belief systems, the Sphinx embodies the keeper of secret wisdom. It has even been compared to the devil in certain occult texts. Left for us to interpret, the enigmatic Sphinx of Giza, Stargate of Sirius, gazes at the stars without a hint of good or evil for us to dwell upon. No doubt, however, that its reappearance in the shadow key suggests that good and evil are in the eye of the beholder and the intention of every individual. Not also that good and evil are opposite ends of the spectrum coming together to create the whole for us to transform, to do some alchemy with. Let's do some alchemy. We need to use some alchemy here in order to heal from our addictions, manipulations, and dysfunctional patterning. Alchemy. Once Starseed has experienced and understood the true significance of transition from one state of being to another, he or she explores the alchemical process of transmutation, whereby elements are combined to create new forms. While the ancient alchemists, were supposedly attempting to change lead to gold, their higher purpose was in transmuting the dense physical body into the spiritual light body of the enlightened soul. The alchemy key employs the magical process of glassblowing, where the four primary earth elements of air, the breath of the glassblower, water dripped from above to cool the glass, fire melting the glass, and earth, the silicates that melted from glass, are combined to create the new form, a beautiful blown glass sphere. Let us not forget that the consciousness of the artist, the focused intent, is the primal ingredient in this process of transmutation. Alchemy is rich in meanings and can be interpreted at many different levels. It is about blending different elements with patience and skill to create a desired outcome or new form. On the other, it speaks of balancing aspects of our lives in order to move forward. For some, it's also a key to spiritual healing, building from the previous key of death versus immortality, and how we learn from our grief and fear when we embrace our own infinity. And this is truth. You know what? We can't fear death. When it's our time, it's our time. And we create and joy and happiness until we get there. And you know what? When we don't fear death, that eliminates all that energy that's associated with that, and it frees up that energy to keep going. And we all live to die. That's what we're doing. We're understanding that we all came here to live and we all came here to pass away one day. And when we do, our energy just changes form. We surrender to that and we find healing there. Wow. All right, let's see what's being created within these. Got another flyer over here. Well, ain't that the truth? We're connecting to our wisdom. Now, for any of you that are going to watch the Saturn reading or any of these older readings that are on the channel, you can really see what it's like to expand. From who I was to when I started off this journey to who I am sitting to you now, that's what an expansion looks like. I watch some of these older videos and, you know, I can watch the growth of my own self. It's right there being reflected back to me. You know, this path really works. Gain greater insight from the shadows into the light. Through the shadows of the darkness, an owl flies through the night. Deep in the forest, comforted by the knowings of his surroundings. Owl brings clarity, perception, wisdom, attunement, all-knowing, and protection. When appearing, you need to go into the depth of the shadows to release all energetic imprints that no longer serve you. From the shadows into the light, open your heart to receive and give with the purest of love and intention. Open your mind to knowledge and understandings you never thought possible. And there it is. We're not being in fear of knowing. We're not being in fear of our surroundings. We know what's up. We're the woke ninja. Sacred geometry. The MERKABAH within is our chariot awaiting. When in its ultimate counter-rotating spin, it allows access to ancient wisdoms to help us on our paths of full awakening, while keeping us on our life path. It reawakens our pineal gland and our light codes, which lay dormant within our DNA strands. And this is what we need. This is exactly what we need. We're going to super activate around here. And once again, it's connected to ancient wisdoms and our pineal gland. And we know that's very sacred and we need that active. And that's why we also detoxify. We detoxify because our pineal gland, we can't use it when we're full of toxicity. We also need our chakras in flow. Wisdom holds a deep connection to the feminine divine. It accesses the ancient knowledge of Mother Earth and the information she has passed on to those who choose to listen and work with her energy. The presence of the vine of souls enhances your ability to connect to this intelligence, as she is truly loving and caring as the mother is. Ayusha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but now this is also connected to number 11. We know that number, right? Owl medicine helps us to work through our etheric layers, working as a vacuum by clearing and cleaning old debris and filling each space with light. And this is what we need right now. Picture a light bulb turning on and shining light and clarity into these spaces. By shifting your energy, you will feel yourself connecting to source easier. And this is true. We can use visualization in order to help us heal. It is another tool in our tool bag that we can use. And it's connected to the MERKABAH, Lemurian quartz, thank you for this gift. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Here we go. It is about our growth. This is about our growth and our evolution. We're investing in new ecosystems connected to our spiritual evolution. We're investing in new earth. We're investing in this new beginning. We're investing in this place where we want to raise our children, and our children want to raise their children. That's, we've added the generous charge, and I want you guys to see it. This is connected to Saturn. It is. Saturn's right there in the corner, baby. And we know Saturn's right here in the corner, right here too. We're doing so through the Ace of Cups, compassion and kindness. We're creating with this. We're creating with this energy from within to without. And that's allowing the King of Wands. We're not being reckless with our light. We're being audacious with our light. We're not running away from the shadows. We're facing them with our light. And as we do so, as we face these shadows, we evolve. There's the coming together of the masculine and feminine energies, opposite energies uniting in order to evolve and expand. And this is how we ended up as twin flames on this path to begin with. We shift with the Eight of Wands, and we know this is about the Eight of Wands at the end of the day, and that's how the wheel turns. Because now our chakras are in flow. We're ready to use that energy in order to turn the wheel and expand. And it is connected to the Three of Discs, and we know we need this energy right now. We have it here now 3 times. This is the main energy we're using. And we've created joy. This is how I want to be connecting on New Earth, and how I want to see my children connecting, and how we all are going to be connecting through equality, passion, innocence, and kindness. We're not deceptive in these spaces. We've healed from deception. You know, deception keeps us separate. You know, when you've been deceived, then you just want to get back into the ego games, the devil energies. Well, I've been deceived. Now I'm going to do it this too. I'm going to inflict more of this because I felt it, so I'm going to inflict some more. But it's not about that. It's about showing compassion, and compassion for self, because when you're hurting others, you're hurting self. We are all interconnected. It's about through kindness and compassion. That's where this is happening. Through our experience, our wisdom, gain greater insight. Don't run from what you need to see. See the truth. Allow the truth to activate you. The truth will free you. Yes, is it hard? Is it hard to face the truth? For sure. Is it hard to face the shadows? For sure. But everything we need within this journey is within us. And the energy of the ancients is here to help us with this expansion. We're not alone. We also have the divine, the angels, our ancestors, loved ones that have crossed over. We are multidimensional. We're not separating ourselves anymore. We're stringing together all the light we can, guys, in order to make this shift and expand with these higher octaves. In saying that, let's get one last message and say goodbye. We know we're following our synchronicities and signs. That's what got us here to begin with. Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this energy to create our reality. Universal truths, baby. Because we're seeing what we need to see with the light. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I will see you at that new moon in Aries reading, where the child is officially set free. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Take care.